Let me be brutally honest with you. Most people watching this video will never be rich. Not because they're not smart. Not because they don't have opportunities. But because they refuse to think differently. They waste time, they waste energy, and they live like slaves in a system designed to keep them broke. Andrew Tate didn't become rich by accident. He became rich because he understood the rules of money. And today, I'm going to break them down for you, step by step, raw and unfiltered. If you want to live free, if you want to escape being broke, pay attention. These lessons can literally rewire your future. And I promise you, the last one is so powerful, it will change how you see money forever. Tip 1. Time is money. Broke people say, "I'll do it tomorrow." Rich people say, "I'll do it now." Think about it. Every single day you waste is gone forever. Tate says, time is your most valuable asset. Money can be replaced, time cannot. Picture two versions of yourself. One wakes up at 11 a.m., eats junk food, watches Netflix, scrolls Instagram for hours, and wonders why they're broke. The other wakes up at 6 a.m., trains their body, builds a side hustle, learns a skill. Same 24 hours. Completely different results. Every wasted hour scrolling TikTok is an hour stolen from your future wealth. You don't realize it now, but when you're 40 and broke, you'll look back and wish you had moved faster. Rich people buy back time. They outsource tasks. They build systems that make money even when they're sleeping. Poor people sell time, working 8 hours for someone else's dream. So here's the challenge. Track every hour of your day for 1 week. Where does your time go? Be honest. Then ask yourself, if time is worth money, how much are you losing every single day? Tip 2. Attention is the new currency. In 2025, attention is worth more than oil, gold, or land. The people who control attention control wealth. Look at Tate. Love him or hate him, he mastered attention. Clips of him spread everywhere. Some people agree, some people hate him, but everyone watches. And every single view, every single debate, makes him richer. Now, you don't have to be controversial like him. But you do need to understand this principle. Money follows eyeballs. If you build attention, you can sell products, services, ideas. If nobody knows you, nobody pays you. Your face, your brand, your story, that's your new business card. Attention is leverage. Stop hiding. Start building an audience. Post daily. Share value. Make noise. Because in the digital age, silence equals poverty. Tip 3. Discipline and motivation. Motivation is for losers. Discipline is for winners. Think about it. How many times have you felt motivated to start something, only to quit a week later? Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Tate says, the man who goes to the gym tired, hungry, and stressed will always beat the man who goes only when he feels good. Apply this to money. Discipline is learning new skills when your friends are gaming. Discipline is saving money instead of blowing it on things you don't need. Discipline is working on your side hustle after a 9-hour shift. Motivation whispers, tomorrow. Discipline commands, now. So here's your test. For 30 days, do one thing daily that builds wealth. No excuses. No breaks. Just discipline. Then look at how much further you've moved compared to when you waited for motivation. Tip 4. Learn sales and persuasion. Money is persuasion in disguise. Every single dollar you earn comes from convincing someone. Convincing a boss you're worth a paycheck. Convincing a customer your product is valuable. Convincing an investor your idea will work. Tate mastered persuasion. He knew how to speak, how to write, how to frame value. He could sell a vision. That's why he built empires, because he understood this truth. If you can't sell, you can't survive. So instead of wasting time on useless degrees, study persuasion. Read copywriting books. Learn negotiation. Practice public speaking. Watch how influencers frame their words. Selling is the #1 skill of the rich. Without it, you'll always be broke. Tip 5. Multiple income streams. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. The average poor person has 1. If you rely on one paycheck and it disappears, you're ruined. But if you have multiple, freelance, investments, digital products, losing one doesn't destroy you. Tate built wealth through fighting, real estate, online business, and networking. That's why he's bulletproof. Start with one. Build it. Add another. Each one becomes a safety net. Each one makes you stronger. The system wants you dependent on one paycheck. Don't fall for it. Build multiple flows and you'll never fear losing your job again. Tip 6. Your network is your net worth. You are the average of the 5 people you spend time with. Look around. Are you surrounded by lazy people, complainers, or hustlers? Rich people protect their network like treasure. They only surround themselves with winners, builders, and killers. Tate says, sit with 5 millionaires, you'll become the 6th. Sit with 5 losers, you'll also become the 6th. Cut people who drag you down. Find rooms where you're the least successful. Because networking isn't about friends, it's about raising your ceiling. Tip 7. Take risks, don't fear failure. Fear is the enemy of success. Most people never try because they're terrified of failing, losing money, looking stupid, or hearing "I told you so." But failure isn't the end. It's the tuition you pay for success. Tate failed plenty of times. But every failure gave him lessons. And every lesson made him stronger. The poor play safe and stay broke. The rich take risks, learn, adjust, and grow. Would you rather fail 10 times and succeed once, or never try and stay stuck forever? Tip 8. Money equals freedom. Money isn't about cars and watches. It's about control. If you're broke, you're controlled by your boss, your bills, and your fears. If you're rich, you control your time, your choices, your life. Tate pushes wealth not to flex, but to buy freedom. The ability to say no, to walk away, to design your own life. The real flex isn't a car. It's waking up and realizing no one owns your time. Tip 9. Speed is power. Tate says, the rich move fast, the poor hesitate. You've missed countless opportunities because you waited for the perfect time. You researched instead of acting. You asked permission while someone else took the win. Speed is power. Take action fast. If it fails, learn fast. If it works, scale fast. Done is better than perfect. Winners act. Losers wait. Bonus tip. Reject comfort. Comfort is a drug. It feels good but kills ambition. Poor people chase comfort. Soft beds, Netflix binges, easy jobs, quick pleasures. Rich people reject it. They train when tired, work when bored, and suffer today to win tomorrow. Tate says, growth never happens in comfort. If you want to be unstoppable, you need to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So there it is, 10 Andrew Tate style lessons on money and success. Time, attention, discipline, sales, multiple streams, network, risk, freedom, speed, reject comfort. Which one hit you the hardest? Drop a comment below. And don't just watch, apply. If you finish this video, nod your head, then go back to scrolling, nothing changes. But if you act on even one of these lessons, your entire life can change. Subscribe for more. Because the system doesn't want you to learn this. But I'll keep breaking it down, raw, unfiltered, and real.